Okie dokie, so we are on our way to meet the informants, and unfortunately, the only way of doing that is to head through this collapsed building. Don't we just go to the loveliest places together, folks? Anyway, this area is one that I always like. It's not a huge part of the game, by any stretch of the imagination, this collapsed building, but it's always one of those where I manage to get myself turned around and end up going the wrong way, so I do apologise for that in advance if it does happen. So we can pick up a couple of weapons there, and as we met Drebin in the last video, we can now sell them for money. And now we can actually pick up the red dot sight as well, which is a customisable weapon part. Great bargains at Drebin shop every Wednesday and Sunday, nice. So the prices do actually go on sale depending on the calendar in the real world, so wherever your system clock is set to, you will get a sale on Wednesday and Sunday, which is nice. So let's first of all buy a suppressor for this. We'll probably be using the tranquilizer gun most of the time, but it's always nice to have a little bit of a backup. And this is actually the first Metal Gear Solid game, I believe I'm correct in saying, where you can actually customise your guns. Now there we go, we get the rocket launcher, which gets us a lovely 6,000 Drebin points. I did actually just spot another item that I missed down there, so I'm going to quickly nip back for that. So I believe, yes, sleep gas mine, so it's a pop-up sleep gas delivery device. Pretty useful for setting traps for enemies, and it's non-lethal as well, so that is very handy indeed. And then if we make our way back up, we can actually get ourselves another rocket launcher for another 6,000. So you can make your way through going down that hole down there, but you would miss out on the rocket launcher, so probably worth going up the steps just for getting that, to be honest.
Careful, Snake.
So
the walls could come down any second.
Now we'll make our way into the building proper, and this place looks like it could come down at absolutely any minute. A few more goodies for us there. Right. Now, I've just heard some... Yes, this is the bit where there's some militia. Now, I believe they're about to be killed, so I'm actually going to trank the... Oh no! God, I didn't trank him in time, did I? In fact, I probably distracted him and stopped him from defending himself, so sorry about that. But at least I kept his friend alive. So yeah, if you trank both of them quick enough, you can actually save them. You don't get anything for it, apart from maybe easing your conscience a little bit. But as it is, I just feel really bad for distracting that guy. And pretty much dooming him, so sorry about that, my friend. So here we are, racked with guilt, and nearly crushed by a ceiling. Let's make our way through the rest of this area. Now we'll quickly nab some ammo there. Now it has just occurred to me, I think at the very start when I got the AK from that dead guy, there were some noodles, I think, around the corner. So we have missed out on those, but I'm definitely not going all the way back there just for the sake of some noodles. That's a pretty long way to go out of your way just for some food, so we'll ignore that. And slide on down here. So things seem to be opening up a little bit, which hopefully means we're nearly out. There we go. Excuse you.
Who's there?
Go away! I'm not done yet!
Stop right there!
I love that little awkward fart he does when they're staring at each other. Oh, dearie me. An old Snake looks from the rather battered looking cardboard box to the oil drum. Thankfully appears to be feces free in there, despite the range of sound effects that were coming from it. And our Snake seems to have had a bit of an idea. So yes, I've always wondered how Snake manages to carry around a cardboard box with him in Metal Gear Solid, but in MGS4 he actually manages to carry around a somehow portable rusty old oil drum. So in this game we can use both the box and the drum can to sneak our way through. Now the drum can is pretty funny, first of all just because of how ridiculous it is.
Rendezvous point. Your radar is marked with which way to go.
But also because you can actually knock it on its side and use it to roll enemies over. Now I'm not going to do it just now because there are quite a few PMC troops up there I think, and I will probably get caught. Oh, good shot, Snake. Yes, I will probably end up getting caught if I try to roll my way through. So I'm not going to do that just now. But I'll try and use it later because it is pretty damn funny and a rather amusing way to take care of some enemies. Now, if we make our way up here, the militia there are basically locked in a conflict coming up this road, a bit of a choke point. And if we come up here, we might, if we're lucky, be able to, oh, bullets whizzing by, get the drop on some of these PMC soldiers. So let's take... Oh, he's going to see me then. Him out first. Then Milado there. And does he have a buddy? Oh no, he's already been taken care of. Nice. Ooh, more over there though. Now they do have... God, I thought that was PMC for a second. They do have some weapons that I could grab, but it would pretty much put me out in the open, so I'm not going to do that just now.
Striker will be shooting at you too. Stay on your toes. It might be best to avoid that area altogether if you can.
So I'm going to send old Mark II out. Flick on the camouflage because I don't think they'll be too pleased to see a robot. Now let's have a look. Okay. Crap! Run, Mark II! Okay, I think I saw a sniper in that top window. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to head down this alleyway and hopefully see if I can avoid him altogether, really. Well, I do think I more or less have to go up that way, so that's probably not going to be an option. Oh no, hang on. Can I? Yes, if I go this way actually, I should be able to avoid that particular sniper, although if memory serves, which I'll be honest with you folks, it rarely does. What are the controls of the binoculars on this? Okay. Absolutely no idea. Well, there we go. Not as useful as the binoculars in Metal Gear Solid 5 anyway, because you can't mark enemies. Ah, no, we have managed to flank these two. So let's take them out, help out the militia. There we go. Now, what is useful is the night vision, because it can see very clearly any enemies. And I'm actually going to swap back to my... not to camo manual. Goodness me. Is this Snake Eater? The camouflage is done for me in this game. Yes, because then that should make me hard to spot. And now, look. Memory did serve me, and there are actually some snipers about. But I think I've actually managed to get both of them. Nope, didn't get him, did I? Come on, Snake. You can make that shot. Nice. And a couple more PMC troops up there as well. So really, quite a crowded little area. To your right, he's hit. Oh, good shooting, Snake. Oh crap, they will not be pleased with me. I don't think if you like give them items and stuff and help them out against the PMC, you can get them on side, but I don't think I've reached that level of friendship with them yet. so I'm a little bit dubious. And so that's why I just put my camo back on really quickly then. Ah no. A couple of guys up there. Don't suppress any fire. Oh god. Let's see if we can make use of the Mark 22 actually. Pop on a bit of stealth camo. And now providing they don't come round sooner, I might be able to just whiz round and take them out. Surprise, boys! Oh, a bit closer. Oh god! Shocked that guy on the ground again. That's just harsh, Mark 22. Jeez. Okay, so note, folks, do not mess with the Mark 22. He is a merciless little robot. He looks cute, but god, he will just shock a guy on the ground. Is that little buddy taken care of? Not any more around here. So it's kind of like, I don't know, being outside and oh crap, I do. Did not see those guys. Anyway, as I was about to say, being in like an urban environment isn't too dissimilar, to be honest, to Metal Gear Solid, like the earlier ones when you're in corridors and stuff like that. It's more because you're in this sort of Warzone scenario that like bullets are just flying everywhere, the soldiers are already on very high alert and running around in sort of more unpredictable manners than they do, you know, on a set patrol path. So it does actually make this bit of the game, even though it's right at the start, quite a little bit trickier. But there's still no match for the mighty Solid Snake. Or Old Snake as he's now known, bless him. Now this bit is really intense, so we are literally right in the thick of the battle now. And I recently replayed this game just to give myself a bit of a refresher before I did the LP, because I hadn't played it for, god, probably like 5 years or so before then. And this bit just really reminded me of like how good this game is. Like the atmosphere is insane. Just look at these bullets whizzing by.
Snake! PMC airstrike!
And Old Snake is just making his way through the middle of it like a boss. Whew. Thanks for joining me, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to press the like button, and of course subscribe if you want to find out as soon as the next video comes out. Drop me a comment as well to let me know what you guys think about Metal Gear Solid 4 so far. I'd love to hear from you guys. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon in the next video.